YouTube has apparently banned the Jordan Peterson interview with Tom Robinson, so it now lives on X. This is what Ian Miles Chong has said. Now, I haven't actually seen this interview. I haven't had the time, and it is an hour and 45 minutes long, so I'm not going to play it, obviously. But I have seen some small snippets of it, and it is very important to talk about. Yet again, what happens if you talk about it on the mainstream media? You will just be labeled a racist. So, obviously, what happens is that the second this comes out, the mainstream media is not going to talk about it, and it gets banned on sites such as YouTube because it is a mainstream outlet of news or simply media. And it really highlights the fact that if you want to get a full picture of what is going on in the UK, you really need to have X because it is an alternative to the mainstream. It is a wonderful thing to have X. I really love X. It is so good. So I want to bring you to this post from Tom Robinson. You are a far-right racist if this alarms you. This is an article from The Sun. Sick attack, I quote. African migrants started a new life in the UK after assaulting and murdering girl 13 in Vienna. This is the exact issue that a lot of people have in the public, I guess, in the UK. These people can come here on boats illegally, unvetted, and once they are here, they're not going to get prosecuted for the crime of entering the country illegally. No. They will have hotels, smartphones, and money. And they will live without consequences. They can do whatever they want. It doesn't matter. And once they actually do get arrested for an offense, they can just flee to, say, for example, Ireland or back to France, I guess. These people, they can do whatever they want. The government isn't going to do anything about it. And this is what the exact issue that a lot of these public figures have, or simply the public has. Not the far right, but everyone in the public. It doesn't matter if you're far left or center or far right. It doesn't matter. This is still an issue. Yet again, if you actually talk about this, you will be labeled a far right thug, a racist, or simply a Nazi, which isn't true. So I want to bring you to this other post from Tom Robinson. This is who is directing mass imprisonment of the working class for stepping out of line. Many for social media posts, the elderly, children, even the disabled. Every day the sentences get longer and the reasons more trivial. Sickening goings on in the UK. So basically, I believe this is an article, I don't know where it's from exactly, but baby killers and axe murderers saved by Stormer. It's funny. I believe this judge right here will be judged very harshly in the history books. His actions have put a lot of innocent people in jail, and therefore the swift justice should be delivered upon this judge. This is just a pawn of the government to basically jail the people talking out or speaking out about the problems in the country that are plaguing it. If you love this country and you believe that immigration is a very big problem, this man is coming for you, and he will be judged very harshly in the history books. So I want to bring you to this other post from Ian Miles Chong. One of my British followers, Wayne O'Rourke, who runs the Wayne Great Britain or GB88 account, has just been sentenced to prison 3 years for memes. The judge decided that his humorous, snarky posts had stirred up a racial hatred. The one post that got him was him urging people to protest in Southport. Apparently telling people to protest is illegal in the UK, if a judge decides it. Is protesting illegal in the UK? I don't believe it is. Then, yet again, why is he jailed? Nobody knows. I guess the second a judge sees it as a call for violence, a protest isn't a call for violence, but he will view it as such. And therefore you're jailed for it. He tried to defend himself by explaining that his posts were intended to be darkly humorous. The judge did not find that funny. Tyrannical, he says. O'Rourke had a clean criminal record with 0 previous convictions. He left his job to work as a full-time caretaker for his partner. This is all very inhumane. So basically, they took away the only care his partner had. For what? For posting about a protest? So I want to bring you to this last post from Carl Benjamin, or Sargon of Akkad as he's also known as. We've had two-tier society for a very long time. It's why Muslim grooming gangs have been able to be a persistent problem for decades. It's been such a glaring issue, even Two-Tier Keir, or Keir Starmer, saw the dual nature of our justice back when it started to point such things out. This is an article that is 9 years old. What happened, Keir Starmer? You forgot about this? You forgot that this is an actual issue in the country, plaguing the country? Of course he did, because he's Prime Minister now. He wouldn't do anything to fix the country. He would just simply sit it out and then wait for for the turn to end, I guess. But I guess if he actually wants to be re-elected, he will talk about this as an actual issue. And then once he is re-elected, he will not talk about it ever again. And he will not do anything to actually to destroy this two-tier system. He will not do anything about it once he is re-elected. I don't know. It is just strange to me that someone can talk about it, yet when someone brings it up, some 10 years later almost, he says that it doesn't exist. As if it has been eliminated, but it hasn't. It's just strange to me. These people, they're in the government now. Not talking about it, not doing anything about it, but yet they saw the problems 10 years ago. Strange how that works. I think I'll just leave it there. Leave a like, subscribe, and share this. It does definitely help. Hopefully I'll get a video up today, another video later today. But I might be busy, so maybe just tomorrow. I'll see you there.